Barcelona's ball side overload is ripping through low blocks as they consistently maintain a narrow attacking trio to create chaos in the backline. Flick wants to attack central areas by creating hot zones, and let's see how Barca destabilize the backline with their brilliant movements and player proximity. Barca is playing with their double pivot, and they have three players behind the midfield line. One is a proper central forward, while the other two are allowed to roam around. The opposition has a decent structure around the board, and some space is vacated on the far side. Thus, the far side is attacked, and now the players start to move around the board. As the attacking midfielder got the ball, there is a possibility of a classic white triangle. In addition, he has two penetrative options thanks to Barca's double occupation in the hot zone. But due to the press, he was forced wide, and we can see how some space has been formed inside the penalty area. If a space is open, someone has to attack it. So Olmo moved to attack that space, and Torres dropped to replace Olmo. It's a simple and effective positional rotation to manipulate the defense. Even though the space is available for a potential combination, the ball was forced back. Now the space is available right at the middle. So after playing back, Torres made a move to equip the open zone. Meanwhile, Pedri and De Jong extend some passes and it naturally attracted the opposition to make them narrow. So here again, Barca manipulated the opposition to make the wide area open where they already have two players. At this exact moment, Barca has a temporary superiority against the wide defender. It can be seen as a 3 vs 1 and he is confused about whom to mark. A good team will exploit this dilemma and here the most dangerous option was played. However, Olmo couldn't enter the penalty area and he was forced wide, but it has again destabilized the opposition structure and there is a new space available. So Pedri attacks the space and he can be accessed using a third man combination. A few seconds earlier, this was the opposition structure and Barca had Olmo and Torres around the half space. Here the opposition was comfortable defending these two roaming attackers. But now Barca has pushed an extra man in Pedri and this additional attacker became the unmarked man in the space. This simply shows how top teams disrupt combat low blocks by simple movements around the board. So Olmo plays a brilliant first touch pass to release Pedri and it could have been an easy tap-in goal for the striker. In another similar sequence, Barca maintains the same attacking trio with a striker and two roaming attacking midfielders. The ball is played to the left back and a tiny space is available in the half space. In a normal scenario, we expect the attacking midfielder to make a run into the space. But Barca is so creative that they are ready to push their centre back to attack this space so that a brilliant third man combination can be played to release it. Now it's a centre back attacking the penalty area and it could have been a dangerous chance similar to the previous one. They always try to maintain this dynamic trio to threaten the defense. Here Pedri can't play them directly, so he solved it by playing wide and now the trio can be accessed. Three players are occupying a tight space and it's very difficult for any backline to stay calm in this situation. With the technical quality, Barca can work wonders with their player proximity. Now let's see how this trio works in a different manner. As the ball was played wide, the opposition has to reorganize their block and this creates temporary gaps in the stretched backline. So the right back inverted to occupy potential vulnerability and the ball is played to the winger. From the winger's point of view, there are two potential spaces available for him to pass or he may drive the ball forward by himself. The right back attacks the immediate space and now the winger has two options in his vicinity and both of these are predictable for the opposition and they are closely marking it. Still the second place is vacant with no one attacking it. But if you look closely, as soon as the winger dribbled inside, the attacking midfielder recognized this potential space. Also note that his attacking partners are pinning two defenders and this helped him to attack the space unmarked. Now the trio comes into actual use as Olmo can use his creativity to find Torres and it resulted in a goal. This one is another similar sequence with the narrow attacking trio in place and the ball is being shifted to the flanks. The opposition is getting in shape and the ball is played to the winger. We have the same space available here with three attackers in the center. We saw the same structure in the previous sequence. Here Kunde made an overlapping run, whereas in the previous one, it was an underlap. It's again Olmo receiving a brilliant pass from Rafinha, and once again, the attacking trio can create chaos in the penalty area. These diagonal balls from flanks to the center have become a routine under Flick. The idea of attacking central areas using player proximity may not work every time, but still, it's so refreshing to see such attacks breaking combat blocks.